Okay, hello everyone. This is, I say hello everyone. I'm saying this sort of for the sake of when this goes up on YouTube at some point afterwards. Obviously, no one's joined yet, but when you join, hello. Okay, let's get up on this side. So yeah, another one of these. I know I've been outdoing myself recently. It's going up. Okay, yeah. So, biggest thing at the moment is my hands are cold. My hands are very cold. I've just been... Oh, I see. Let's adjust volume. Yeah, I just got back. I just got back from a walk with a friend, and yeah, yeah, my hands are like, you know when your hands are so cold they feel like they're moving more slowly. That's what this is at the moment. I'm really glad LU doesn't require me to move my hands very quickly, because yeah, this is slow. Oh, sorry, Visky. Sorry. Why is this not? So, Visky, you've said you're under no obligation to stay awake, Visky. I do have the other laptop up, so I can moderate chat. Hey, there we are. So I'm waiting. So I've got something I did a little bit of prep for. So we are now all the way through, I think, on this account. Why is my other laptop not loading chat? This is not great. Let's... Okay, chat, come on, come up. I believe in you. Oh, Visky, no, don't do it, Visky. Okay, so chat's now up on this. Don't ruin your sleep schedule, Visky. It's really not worth it. Okay. Yes, I'm just starting up by completing, I would say completing a couple of daily missions. Like, in theory, these are meant to be daily missions, but currently dailies are bugged on DOE. I'm literally just running around walking into these guys this one. Okay, yeah, currently daily missions are a little bugged in DOU, so we're not actually doing daily missions. These are going to be one-offs, but they are missions we can do anyway, and yeah, just doing this. I kind of want to get up to level 10 because I'm a little confused as to the fact that I'm not level 10. Normally I'm wearing the imagination tanks by the time I leave Vanguard Gardens, and I'm not for some reason. I'm not totally certain why. So yeah, was trying to get up to level 10, but we are ready. This was the new character started last time, and we're ready to join a faction. In particular, to die. No, there we are. Let's get some hearts, because otherwise I am genuinely going to die. In particular, to join Paradox. Hello, Enkri, and hello, Zaki G. Yeah, just going through some stuff. So, warning people, you may or may not see Enkri on the monument, because I did kind of make it clear. A challenge that I've had, the white noise seems to be worse today. Oh no, I don't know, nothing should have changed. Like, I have done literally nothing to, I might invest in a mic at some point, given I do intend to be doing these streams a little more often. And also I can get uni to pay for it. So like, that's an absolute win. But yeah, for now I don't think there's too much I can do about it. I mean, like, I can turn the music up more, but that's not really a solution to the problem. What I can do, so this is the thing that has a tendency to make me go silent randomly, but I could try turning my the audio reduction on the mic on. So the audio reduction is what's been causing me these problems. I'm going to get stun locked by these guys. Yeah, the audio reduction is what's been causing me the problems with me being silent. How many worlds can we access on DLU? We can access, so at the moment we can access up to Gnarled Forest, but Gnarled Forest isn't, they haven't actually worked on it. It's one of the things you'll hear bandied around a lot is the fact that measuring worlds in progress isn't... Measuring progress in worlds, rather, isn't a great idea. And... What's that jump at? Quixicles always. Yeah, and the reason it's not a brilliant idea to measure progress in number of worlds completed is the fact that, as DLU have shown, like, they've got Gnarled Forest up and running, but they have done no work on Gnarled Forest. I could try OBS's noise reduction. Oh, interesting. Okay, we may have on-stream Visky teaching me how to use OBS noise reduction. I'm very interested in this. Okay, where's OBS noise reduction? They have worked on Gnarled Forest a bit. Yeah, true. But in general, like, Gnarled Forest has not been... It's not been something they've actively been working on in the same way they've, like... It wasn't something they actively worked on to release for this particular test. Okay, I'm going to... I have no idea where noise reduction might be, but there is a filters under mic and audio. So I'm going to try and guess this. Filter type gain. Noise suppression. Okay. It just asks for a name, and I'm going to click done. I'm going to hit done. Oh, okay. I'm just looking at where the background noise levels seem to be. Okay, let me know if that sounds any better. But looking at where the background noise levels seem to be, like, it looks better. I always get this... Okay, genuinely, thank you for prefacing that with the fact I always get this question. It, like, genuinely means a lot that people accept I get this question a lot and I have answered it a lot of times. It makes me, like, want to answer your question a lot more, if I'm honest, than just getting that question a lot. So the question is, do you have to wait for a beta opportunity or something? And the answer is, unfortunately, yeah. Level 15 or greater? Okay, no, I'm selling that and going back to my fishing rods because we love the long-ranged melee. We're going to pretend I can talk. The long-ranged melee items, melee, however you care to pronounce that particular word. Hello, 5 second energy. Welcome. Okay, let's see. What else do I want to sell? I want to sell you. Just clean out inventory, and then we're going to go and become Paradox, because that's what this account's going to be. Even though I am Assembly forever, this account's Paradox. Okay. Yes. So as I was beginning to say earlier, yeah, you may see Encre jumping around the monument because I set a challenge, and this challenge is not something you can only do on DLU. It's something that's doable at the very least on YouTube as well. I think it might also be doable on Woolus. I'm not totally certain. If someone could confirm that or otherwise, that'd be brilliant. But yeah, the challenge is the Imagination Brick. Imagination Brick. Bob's hand. Currently, no one, to my knowledge, and I have been looking for it, no one to my knowledge has ever made it to that Imagination Brick without using, in a vanilla fashion, without using elevators or, like, hacking the server in some way. So it's possible to get very, very close. I can show you a way to get very close. Hello again, Harkradium. I can show you a way to get very close, but I have never managed to actually get there. And there are like a couple of ways. Oh, speaking of people trying to get this, hello, Ancre. Yeah, so yeah, there are a few ways getting very close. One of them I only realised you could do the other day. So first one is this. That gets you pretty close, and you can then jump up from there. And I'm bad, so I fell down. You will notice a common theme in this, which is me being bad. There's another one where we run along Bob's belt, and there's another one where you can jump around the back and get quite close to one platform. Angry said he's giving this a go today. Yeah, okay. This is one of the... Really? I just hit Alt as I was jumping there, which... and in the cooldown, like, you don't... In the cooldown for a mid-air attack, you don't get a double jump. Yeah, oh, so, sorry, I wasn't... Sorry, I didn't fully answer that question earlier. For, like, closed beta... God, I'm going to blame this on my hands being cold, but God, my timing is genuinely off. Yeah, for closed beta, DLU, like, yeah, at the moment you really have to wait for it. So everyone who's here is currently just is currently a tester. God, why am I this bad? I mean, other than the fact that I'm bad, why am I this bad? Okay, so you can do it with well-timed jumps here, which I just wasn't managing before. You can land right on this edge, and that gets you pretty close. I've tried jumping to it with a quicksicle. Like, standing down there, you're not high enough. Standing here, you are high enough, but you need a quicksicle, and you've still kind of got to get around the edge of this hand, so it's not really possible from here, or at least I haven't managed it. It doesn't look like it. There's one place that I think might still be possible. It's the only place... Like, I have genuinely... So I set the challenge for the Hearts and Imagination speedrun ages ago, and, like, at the time, Winston had mentioned he was going to work on getting this elevator working on each shoe, and it never has been. So I've kind of felt really bad that I set this challenge that wasn't doable, or actually anything except for LCDRU. And so I've been trying to work out a way of getting here. This is the only... this is like the only way I think you might be able to, which is quicksicle and running and jumping under Bob's arm to that ledge. Oh God, I'm bad. Okay, so we're going to pretend none of this ever happens, because this isn't the main point of the video, and I'm not going to just spend ages trying to do this, or not the video, the stream. Eventually, gear using the Daredevil ability. Unfortunately, the Daredevil ability gives you exactly the same speed boost, I'm pretty certain, as the Quicksicle. We've looked at various abilities for this, because like there are other abilities that give you a speed boost. One example of this would be the... Okay, so that quick build doesn't spawn. One example of things which give you an extra boost would be the Night Dash ability, which you can get in Avant Gardens, because you get the Night and the Night Dash ability in the Trial Faction gear. But why has Encree changed his PvP flag to 1? I'm pretty certain that's him challenging me to a duel, but I'm not gonna bite, because today we are become Paradox. Yeah. Not to be creepy, but where am I from? Obviously not America. I am technically an American citizen, but I am not from America. No, I'm only half American. I am British. I'm in England. Hello. But I talk quickly enough that apparently my accent becomes unrecognisable, and I know Darwin, for one, thought I was American until recently. I do have a habit of talking very quickly in videos. Do properties work? No. Properties do not currently work. Vincent has recently posted about making like progress on properties, but properties are still not working, I'm pretty certain, like in any fashion. Like unless they're keeping it a very big secret, which like they've got no reason to do. Yeah. Okay. So here we are. For some reason I was watching chat and was feeling like I had to wait until like everything had caught up to me here before I do the faction. Just not realising that like, because I was somehow going to have to talk in time with the stream I have up on the other computer. It's like, it really doesn't make sense. Anyway, great. I've now earned the right to join a faction. Let me give you your choices. We know which one it's going to be, but...
The Sentinels battle the Maelstrom head-on, courageously hammering evil minions with brute force.
I didn't remember. I was doing that as a bit of a joke. I didn't remember us getting
to explore and uncover the secrets of the universe. Sign up with the
Venture. Brilliant. I didn't realise we're gonna have a little Patrick Stewart interlude.
The Assembly builds new inventions to push the boundaries of creativity
I'm a fan.
Engineer the demise of the Maelstrom. Defeat the Maelstrom by learning the secrets of its power. Join Paradox.
And, well, Patrick Stewart told us to. Joining Paradox. Ladies and gentlemen. Wait a second, they just put... That music in the background, that's like the Paradox theme from Forbidden Valley. That's cool. I'm a fan of that. Okay, so I'm gonna So Space Marauder's great when you get more powerful with it. I'm not convinced on Space Marauder, especially not on DLU at the moment. Going Space Marauder, I think...
Collect faction tokens to purchase specialty kit gear and unlock higher ranks in your specialties.
So, you can't see me, but I am physically dancing to the tune of Patrick Stewart's voice. So I think I'm going to go for Sorcerer, just because Sorcerer gives you a ranged weapon. Ironically, Space Marauder, despite having a blaster, that blaster isn't actually a ranged weapon. Sorcerer is. And ranged weapons, especially against like Spiderlings and everything in Avant Gardens, they're so much nicer for grinding. So I'm going to go Sorcerer, I think, and we'll see. I was going to say, and we'll see what chat wants for Space Marauder versus Shinobi. Wait a second, what? Visky actually supports Shinobi? What? That's just... No one actually likes the Shinobi. No. No, that's just wrong. Like, they're awful. Oh, here we are. So I genuinely don't know how you can survive on a class that doesn't give you some sort of regeneration ability. In fairness, I don't know how anyone survives on a class that isn't assembly, because, like, how do you get by without regenerating health? I think maybe eventually regenerates health? Sorry, read the book. I'm not really paying attention, am I? Also, something I didn't realise until yesterday was that reading the book gives you... Oh, there we are. Nice little... Reading the book gives you an extra imagination point. Did not realise that. Some sadness that I went with Sorcerer first. Sorry, guys. But in terms of getting all the other faction gears, like, that is the fastest way. Well, sorry, not in terms of getting other faction. Okay, in terms of getting other gear from this faction rather than other gear from other factions, this is like the fastest way. Hello, no forest, yes please. SMH my head. What's the Shinobi's ability? You just choose whichever looks coolest. Paradox, mainly Space Marauder, because, yeah, in fairness, Space Marauder is very powerful, especially late game. Late game, Space Marauder has some of the best combos, but it doesn't have the best combos early game. Hence. The Shinobi ability is so cool. Wait, what? Okay, I see what you mean to that. Yes, I'm just gonna read out that message from Andreas Forens. When I played when I was younger, I would just choose whichever looked the coolest. Lol, I would always go Sentinel Paradox, mainly Space Marauder. Spell that wrong because he's epic. Yeah, so there are varying definitions of what people count as swearing. If your message gets deleted, it's just because there's a concern that someone might think it's swearing. It's not because Visky or I hate you and like particularly think it's swearing. Also, Visky, for God's sake, go to sleep. You're meant to be going to sleep. I forgot about that. Go to sleep. Get a good sleep schedule. Also, Enkry, I'm saying the same to you, even though you're the same time zone as me, and it's really not that late. Is this going to happen every time I wear a pointy hat, Civilian? Alright, let's just going to pick up some missions. And also my hands are finally warming up after my walk, so that's always nice. You want to see my moves? Oh, I don't know, can you hands all these moves? Because, come on guys, do I not strike you? Do I not strike you as being, like, the... From what you know of me, surely I strike you guys as so down with the kids and, like, dancing and... I'm cool. You've been gone for 2 months because you were kidnapped. Well, I'm glad you made it back. Because otherwise, who's going to post sarky comments on my videos? Wait a second, these have been fixed. These were broken before. That was loud. I don't think they're all meant to be built on top one another, but... Oh, wait, saying no, let me just... I forgot about this. I can charge up now. Wait, I can only charge up 2 imagination at a time. This is going to take a little while. But it'll be worth it. Oh, I hope your kidnapper was nice, if nothing else. I'm pretty certain there's an achievement for building all 4 at once. I don't think I can at the moment. Just like practically. But also, hello first faction token, if I can reach it. Yes, I can. Sorry, Vaisky was saying the Shinobi's ability is very cool. I do not know the Shinobi's ability. What is it? Ladies and gentlemen, you know what we have? You know what we have here? We have the best part of LEGO Universe. My character's going to make eye contact with you and... Wait a second, I actually kind of want to... let's just do this quickly. Because there is an achievement for doing these, and I can just quickly go through it. I want to work out how to play that with a melodica now. Actually, I do have my trumpet down here, but I feel my odds of playing Bayer are better on the melodica than they are on the trumpet. Oh, and the crowd goes wild, as we can hear. I promise you I'm not deranged. I promise you there is actually a mission to do this. I promise you. Oh, really? I've got to do all of these first. Okay, I've got to do them all once first, but then the next one is do them all multiple times. And that's actually not worth it, so... but it'll be worth it because we want to get the next Air faction gear right, so we want to get up to level 15. So we are going to be to some extent grinding for. It's okay. 10 more of each one. Let's go. Should put a custom into record a video. Wait a second, is that? That's recording, yeah. I gotta get the audio so I know how this goes. Oh no, that's what happens when I reach down to pick something up with one hand and not the other, and still try and play with the other. I can just be bad in general as well. That's also a valid excuse. I mean, it's not an excuse; it's just the truth. Let's. I cannot work out like what scale that's in or anything. I'm not gonna try because also I'm playing with a mutin which detunes my trumpet by like half a semitone, which means trying to like play the right note does not end well because like there literally is no note on my trumpet with that mutin that actually matches up with any of the notes here because those notes are all going to be played just like standard tuning rather than half a semitone out. What's going on? What is going on is what's going on is I'm building loads of instruments. I'm a very talented drum player. Oh, thank you very much. That was actually me playing that on the drums. I just have a small drum kit in my room. That's also, I didn't realise, but does that mean there are 2 different tunes on that the Funky Horn can play? At least 2 different tunes. Yeah, what's going on? What's going on is I've pretty much maxed out. Okay, not maxed out, but like
as insofar as we can go, I've got like full assembly gear. And so, well, like my assembly character has all of the faction gear I can possibly get. So yeah. Oh, sorry, that's what you're going for. You're going for names. I have seen this ninja before. Yeah, sorry. So I should. Yeah, I should throw out there. Yeah, I was interested in seeing what people's opinions are for the channel name, and I do enjoy the idea. So, things I was thinking about. I do want to. It cannot be a serious name. Like I am. This is hardly a serious channel or anything like that. So it definitely can't be a serious name. But I also don't want it to be cornflakes or in jokes or anything like that before that gets said, because like that kind of forces people into going along with the cornflakes in joke to seem cool, and like that's not fun. There we are. There's Visky on the cornflakes. He did promise me he would, but like yeah. So I'm not going to go for any cornflake related name. Yeah, I don't know. I want a good pun in there. If we can come up with something that's a good pun, I love myself a bit of puns. Whoa. There's a lot of megabit brick booster packs. I'm just going to keep clicking and dragging, because I'm pretty certain it doesn't, but there's always a chance still you might double count it by accident. And, like, I'm certain their code checks for this. Like, this wouldn't have been something they'd left out, I strongly suspect. But it doesn't mean I can't hope. And doesn't mean I won't hope. In fairness, I don't even eat the cornflakes because they keep me awake. I eat the cornflakes because, like, I rarely remember to eat breakfast in the morning. And, well, okay, no, technically if it's 1 AM, I do remember to eat breakfast in the morning. No, I did not. Wait, I'm lagging the server. I mean, credit to me, I guess. I see this. Wait a second. Why am I going this way? Okay, so I also specifically stocked up on Quicksicles, so that you guys don't have to watch me going the long way round, being slow places. Ah, alright, hello. Let's send out some friend requests quickly. Are you ready for them both to turn me down? The odds of them both turning me down is genuinely so high. Okay, well, Inky, come on, Funky. Come on, turn me down on No! Seriously! I was, like, certain they were going to turn me down just to wind me up. Let's sell some stuff. I genuinely was certain they were going to. Very, very surprised. Well, I totally would have in their place. Ooh, those are pretty good, but by the time I actually have enough levels to get them of something better. This, unfortunately, fishing rod it is time to go. Wait a second, did that? I was joking when I tried that glitch, but I've been getting a lot of bricks. Did this happen? Oops. Okay, maybe I'll relog, because this seems like it may actually have been giving me bricks for every time I clicked and dragged as a joke, but I think that may actually have that may actually be blacking out the server. So let's rejoin that and hope that wasn't me. One of the people in my hole did compliment, not in my hole, in my household, did compliment me on my clarinet playing the other day, which was very lovely. Didn't have the heart to break it. It was not a clarinet. Actually, I did break it, and it wasn't a clarinet. Yeah, but I appreciate the thought, and like I apologised to them wholeheartedly the number of times they've heard me playing Megalovania at random hours in the morning. Not well, okay, technically morning. I think I only actually did it early once because I really didn't want to be annoying, but
Trade BLU streams deluxe. The Ninja of Ninja. Okay, that's kind of tempting. Hey, Funky is literally here, so he is just flexing right now. It's 100% just flexing. What instruments do I play? The only instruments I play properly is the trumpet. Wait, that regens imagination for me? Oh, legend. Yeah, the only instrument I actually play, and he went, ooh woo. Can I just quickly... No, okay, I can't best friend. That's a shame. It's worth a try. Ask to trade with me. And yeah, the ooh woo is something I've, like... I picked up off a friend. And now it's annoyingly become something I say. Oh wait, let's see. I used to play clarinet, stop band. Just in band class, yeah. Okay. Okay, let's just... This is now it's time. I'm betting it won't let me do G... Oh, it does let me do GF. That's surprising. Propane and propane accessories. I mean, you're not wrong. Yeah, okay, so... yeah, okay, so yeah, everyone, say hello to Funky. Funky's that's a legend from over at the speedrunning server. Oh, hello, backpack flag that I entirely forgot was there. Oh yeah, bass is... I'm a big fan of bass. So the thing is, I will get... So I really want to play just the beginning of this, but I will get, like, YouTube being angry with me and putting ads on, like, this video if I do it, so I'm not going to, but like, so I won't play it, but that beginning intro to... I know I mentioned yesterday Birdland, but just... This is not even, like, a complicated intro, but it just, like, the bass is a sick instrument, and just the beginning of Birdland is just... Bong, bong, bong. Okay, that was really awful. But on the bass, it's brilliant. Hello, Vincent. Good to have you over here. Yeah. Oh, hello. I've also got Enkry. Oh, that's great. We've got Darwin trying to get the imagination brick. Oh yeah, no, bass is definitely a cool instrument. I'm a big fan of the bass. Okay, Funky being a little tired of how slow I am. Okay, let's go through the question. I mean, in fairness, is it really the true LU experience?
Well done.
If you're not having to wait around for your friends. Hello, John Finelli. Hello. Right. I'm guessing teams don't work, but it's always worth a try. It's one of those things that I'm always going to check. That was a really unnecessary ground pound there. Oh, he's got the ice saw out there. That is Robo Repair. Ton. David 504 joins the chat. Winston's making a reference. I'm not saying what this is a reference to, but I'm okay. No, Funky is just following me around playing the funky horn to live up to his name, I guess. Oh no, it's just glitched with him permanently playing it. Okay, that's a glitch we like. That's a glitch I can get behind. Can I play Roundabout? I feel okay. No, so I feel this is a meme that I'm totally missing, and like, I mean, I'm gonna, I guess, remain missing. Okay, hello. You're gonna hurt me a couple of times now, aren't you?
Wait a second, did I just kill steal that Admiral from Funky? Well, I'm not apologising. Haven't seen Lego Universe being played in 10 years? Well, yeah. So this is Darkflame Universe. We're not going to be able to get... so it's not complete in any way. I wouldn't start watching the video expecting it to be in any way complete, but it is pretty good. It is the most fun I have had playing a server emulator ever. I've said this loads of times, but genuinely, like, DLU have come on so well, like, recently, and, like, huge credit to them. Also, I love this weapon. It's like, it's a free ranged weapon. The last shot out of every 3 is ranged, and not ranged, AOE. So it's AOE and ranged, which is kind of like, and it doesn't take any imagination to use. Normally you have to, normally ranged weapons take imagination, and like this is entirely free. I'm just hitting a palm tree, am I? Oh no, I was actually hitting someone. Pirate, Stromling Pirate, that's it is. Okay. Ah, the important choice. Which colour striped shirt? This is the point where having the huge latency means you're going to see me, once someone actually suggests a colour striped shirt, you're just going to see me sitting around for ages whilst I'm having this and I still haven't seen it come through. Hello, Slayer! Ah, ladies and gentlemen, Slayer is in the chat. Slayer, my man, joins, and I say my man, I don't actually know if that is the gender you want, but, so, a human who, I assume human, I am also assuming that, okay, we've got yellow and blue. Just mean I go red if you guys can't decide. Vicey goes red as well. Okay. Slayer, the Nutter Legend, recently joined the LU community, the LU speedrunning community, and like has managed to like beat Vicey. Does not matter. I'll vendor it later. And out of everyone, Winston was entirely correct. I'm going to go with yellow because that was what was said first. But yeah, no, Winston is entirely correct. It's the first thing I do will be. With that. Oh, hello. Wow, we've got. Hello. Oh, we've got everyone. Send a friend request. We're all friends here. Oh, okay. I say we're all friends here, other than these guys. I'm a head out. I'm a head out. I'm a head out. Vicey, don't. I'm a still head out. That was close. Yeah, Slayer beat. Oh wait, so no, I've got to. Yes, Slayer. Someone has finally beaten Vicey's time on the monument. This was not a day I thought I would see coming anytime soon. Yeah, Slayer very recently joined the community, and like huge congrats. Like, yeah, genuinely. Huge congrats. Why am I not playing Assembly? Yeah. Because I pretty much finished the Assembly No! When I instinctively go to recharge my like armor and imagination, but I can't. Because I'm not Assembly anymore. Like, I am too used to the Assembly life. Oh, ouch. Where do they all come from? But yes, yeah, so it's extremely cool to see, well, always cool to see anyone new join the speedrunning community, and like, Slayer has been extremely talented for someone who's joined so recently, so like, yeah. As a community, we love to see it. Assembly more like disassembled. I mean, ouch. Why do these guys not give me any hearts? I'd really like some hearts right now. I'm not used to not being Assembly, and like, this is so weird not being able to just regen. Wait a second, did I just kill steal a second Admiral from Funky? These guys are all gonna, like, gang up on me in a sec. Oh no, or they're just lagging and already have ganged up on me in the parallel universe, or that AoE is just really strong. It could be that. Anyway, I should do the mission that I'm actually meant to be doing. Which is building the mermaid. Okay. I guess I should wait until that despawns. Whereas I wasn't looking at the screen, I was looking at chat. I mean, so yes, actually. So as a character, Ninja, like my Ninja LU character will be Paradox in live, because I'm going with, for my other character, I'm going Infamous Coin. For my assembly, that's going to be Infamous Coin Quandary, which was the name of my assembly character in live. Oh, hello, Admiral, Admiral, Admiral. How do you join the speedrunning community? Visky, chuck this guy a link. Yeah, so, brilliant. We'd genuinely always love to see new people. Yeah, speedrunning community. So, yeah, basically just join the Discord. Yeah. Wait a second. Ancrease just typed yes in full caps. Does this mean what I think it means? Yes, I am just kill stealing from Funky. Now that this is my life. Okay, wait a second. Ancrease says he's worked it out. I'm assuming this is what I think it is. It's about time to restart, according to my laptop. Yeah, how about no? Okay, yeah, let's hear it, Ancrease. I was just about to type something to you in chat, realising that no, you can hear me. Yeah, let's hear it, Ancrease. Or maybe let's go and see. Because if Ancrease just managed this, like, this is worth going to see. Yeah, so if you've just worked it out, I'm going to be annoyed. Am I the ninja? I am the ninja. Wait a second. Specifically, I typed yes in chat. Yes, Noah comes up. Just as, like, specific. You fell. No, but there's a way to get up. Okay, so for those who don't know, yeah. It's been an open problem for ages, and apparently lots of people didn't realise this was, like, an open problem. Like, I've been working on this for quite a while now. But yeah, trying to get to the imagination brick in the monument without using an elevator or anything. And I've been looking for a way of doing this for quite a while. Hey, let's keep going. Okay, I mean, so I would recommend joining the Discord. Is just the easiest way of, like, getting in contact with me, etc. But, like, I do have an email address. It's theninjaoflu@gmail.com, but, like, that is really not a great way to get in contact with me, unfortunately. I mean, so you can by all means email me there, Jonathan. But I would recommend joining the Discord because I very rarely check my email. Like, literally, I only use that email right now for to send Visky scripts. That is the sole reason I use the email. So, like, what does he want me to do? Build a siren statue in Nile Forest. Let me do this. You don't have to call me out like that, MM12, but yes, I do. The sole reason I eat cornflakes is the sadistic aspect. Okay, which colour were we going? I think it was yellow we were going. So it's the black. Sound like gunshots. Oh no. Throw more scripts. Joke I'm missing, I suspect. Do we go and let's go and do Funky, they're getting hit rather hard. Getting hit somewhere into next week. Oh, that's clever. Going behind the back. I bet Funky's currently found a glitch that... Oh, God, I really should have been looking. Okay, no, I've got to dodge, got to dodge, got to dodge. Okay. Is that will actually hit me? I bet Funky's found another infinite health glitch. How am I occasionally getting that extra? Oh, I didn't even look at the mermaid. Okay. Sweet. Here we are. I do quite enjoy this. Having other people around. This does give me vibes of like back in the day of original you just running around with a load of people and then ditching them because you know parkour routes up a tree, and then falling off the tree because it turns out you don't actually know parkour routes up a tree as well as you think you do. Okay, so Jay, that's one of those nice examples where I would have fallen off had I not been jumping there, just because I landed it so badly. So I shouldn't just run away from everyone. Little mean. I should also need to clear out my... Okay, this is just going to get chucked to me. Yeah. Let's just play some music. I really kind of don't want to throw that away. I'd much prefer to sell it. Some coins. Just use a quick clicking some stuff I don't need. Oh wait, bananas. Okay, so this is where the main quest chain ends. Really? Really, am I going to... Oh, that's weird. That's really weird. I don't know how I was able to jump there. Wait a second. What just happened? What am I... I'm not standing on anything! What? Well, this is just weird bit of physics. Okay, I didn't know if there was going to be a chance of a bug. Okay, so I mean, I feel. Enkry, if you're still watching, let me know. Let me know in chat, and like, give me a shout when you managed. I don't know, so I said we. When you managed. Oh, it's so sad not having engineer. Like, I've got to actually be careful when I use these. And having said that, I then do that, which is... That was like the worst use of a boom track hit ever. Yeah, okay, let's pretend I'm actually like competent and like literally the guy who found this glitch. I should be able to pull it off. Okay, I'm just gonna leave and never return. I promise I am not this incompetent. Although, as a physicist, I have evidence to the contrary. I have evidence that suggests I probably... You feel it's Oh, interesting. I'd be interested to see, because I know OU wasn't averse to chucking in references. Let's try this again. This should be. Really? Let's see. Enkry is still watching. Okay. And I didn't think there was a nice way of patching this. But I literally was doing this the other day. So for those of you who are wondering, there's an area you can't get to legitimately. Here we are. and so I'm doing this. Yeah, so this was a... okay, so I've got one to get out, but I, like, from the other... Oh, yeah, there's a really cool trick to get out. Oh no, I'm being guilt-tripped. If you firstly don't succeed, leave and never return. Okay. See you, Heartcranium. I just now feel guilt-tripped. I'm sorry, but there's... No. Okay, I feel kind of awful, but I'm pretty certain I don't have the perms to TP people. If I do, Encry will probably send me a message letting me know that actually I do. Okay, so let's remember where this is. Is it this way? Yeah, it is. Okay, so this one's cool. So the speedrun server, that was the thing Vicey linked to you a little while back, John. Okay, it's hard to see what's going on here. Yeah, so this is a cool route. I discovered this the other day. And so this is a cool thing. This confirms something that had been a theory of mine for ages, but that I'd never seen proven. And this, I can just run right through here. I try and come back, can't get back through. The physics loads in behind you. Oh, okay. So you want the act. So currently there's no actual hosted LU server for the speedrun server. But join and we can talk and like help you set one up, etc. Yeah, so this was a nice new trick. From here, like... Oh wait, another... I don't have permission to teleport people. It's cool, I love how Encry is not part of the OU, but he knows what permissions I have as a mod better than I do. It's brilliant. I'm a big fan. Okay, it's really good I came here because I need to sell stuff because my inventory is getting full. So the thing is, you may be wondering why I'm not selling this, despite the fact I have far better things. I'm not selling it because it's the prismatic jester hat and it changes colour. That's the sole reason I'm not selling it, is because it changes colour. But that is superior. Sorry, I just saw the word superior and said superior, and that is sufficient for me. I'm perfectly happy keeping it based on the fact it changes colour, and when I get the prismatic wrench, I will be keeping the prismatic wrench. Because you have GM1 for... I know, but I've had GM1 for like the same amount of time you have, and I do not know I don't know the commands. Anywhere near as well as you do. Funky regenerating some imagination. Can I recharge his? No, I cannot, just my own. Hey. He's the lonely guy. Did I have a Discord server? I do not have a personal Discord server. I have... There's the speedrunning Discord. But that's not my server. That's the server I set up, but it's not like a personal server or anything like that. So waiting for the seconds to go live. Yeah. What do you think? Does anyone want to give... Oh! Hello, Benjamin. I recognise your surname, Benjamin. Does anyone want to give Benjamin like the timestamp where we pull off the quick build glitch so you can see? Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I've had it for ages. Like, but I still don't. Like, that doesn't mean I know what I'm doing. Yeah, if so. Okay. Oh no, the hat's good. Okay. Anyway, so we're here to basically to grind Maelstrom. In particular, what are we going to go for? I think we need to. I think we should go for achievements. Should get. Basically, because level 15 is when you can get rank 2 faction gear, and we're gonna need some achievements to get that far because we don't have. There aren't enough missions to get us there. Fortunately, we do have access to everywhere in the game through various glitches. Although it's a lot more expensive. Just interestingly, it's a lot more expensive for me to do this as Paradox compared to as Assembly, because I need to. Angry when he can't do it. No plans for a channel Discord server or anything like that. Okay, the spin cutlass. The spin cutlass Encry is referring to in this message is very nice. Okay, I just failed there entirely. The spin cutlass is like lovely. It is. Yeah, it's yeah. It's a dev item that was never released in the main game, but it has some very, very cool attacks. In the fact it has like jump attacks, etc., which are very cool. Hello, Simon. Hello, Benjamin. Long time no see. Yeah, no, I'm Forest. I'll do it, MM12. I always love it when he attacks someone other than me. I know you don't see that rock hurtling towards me, but it does deal damage, and it does deal a good amount of damage if it actually hits. And, well, as we saw, but also the other attacks deal damage. So yeah, there is a vague purpose to me dodging. Oh, yep, that's why I dodge. I'm gonna jump about for a bit. Are there any automatic weapons up in the wormhole? Arguably, yes. I'd say it depends how you define automatic weapon, but like the any spin really, please don't respawn whilst I'm down here. I mean the ape. Please, can the quick build respawn? I'm so getting killed by the ape. No. This is not ending well. Okay, quickly before he respawns, run. No, no. Oh, I mean that prevented me having to smash myself. Okay, yep. Oh. I was gonna say rather than... Oh, okay, I'm just incompetent. I was gonna glitched my way there rather than going that way, but I just failed. Am I going to do a Let's Play of sorts? I mean, depends what you mean by a Let's Play. I mean, this is pretty close to a Let's Play. I think this is about as close as I can really get. Thanks, Funky, for just spawning the random things up top. Oh, hello, you're also down here. Aw, that's nice. Oh no, I've got to move. When the squad team's up to help out, and when I then steal the kill and feel really bad. Okay, I have no need to jump down this time. I got the brick. Yes, so automatic weapons. I mean, anything that just has a charge up that deals damage over time. If you're saying that's an automatic weapon, then yeah, all of the Spinjitzu stuff is. Other than that, I can't. I don't remember if Spinjitzu stuff actually does deal damage over time off the top of my head. Maybe it doesn't. Okay, get me playing the organ now. Yeah, I do want to do. Well, I don't know actually. I feel like by the time the servers go live, I'm kind of here because I figure people might want to see LU content and no one else is doing LU content. By the time the servers go live, there will be better people doing LU content. So maybe I'll still do so, but I have not plans on it. Wait a second, that's it. Okay, so I'm getting stuff for this. Just quickly getting this, because why not? Yeah, by the way, if anyone knows of any item in the game which in any way makes you jump higher or increases jump height, give me a shout. Because that would make the Imagination Brick Challenge actually possible. Because I think it might be, but it doesn't seem to be at the moment. And yeah, this definitely is broken. I should not be able to do this quickly, but might as well whilst I can. The Phantom of the Opera is here. Inside your mind. That was so out of tune, but anyway, I don't really care. This isn't a channel you're here for my singing, so also that is a lot of imagination just lying on the floor. I'm gonna get this achievement eventually. This is the high quality gameplay you're here for, right? Me sitting here just spinning this. Repeat. There we are. Oh, did you hear that when all of those suddenly came together at once? Ah, okay. As per Funky's request, a little bit of flexing on Jackknife. Yeah, I mean, so I'm totally open for suggestions of stuff people want to see me do. Like, I'm just trying to get levels at the moment. Which song is this? This song is an adaptation of the jig Cooley's Reel, written by Brian Tyler. I don't know what it's called in the in-game soundtrack. Funky would, but I don't think he's watching the stream right now. I'm sure it'll be on the wiki somewhere. Okay, Pirate Camp music according to MM12, I believe that. Great, can I do this during the cutscene? No, that's a shame. I also, they're out of my range anyway. Such a shame. It would be cool to be able to fire in midair or something like that. That would be quite nice, but was not to be. Was not to be. Are any of the races working? What do you mean? Do you mean as in car races or like vehicle races? Because no, they are not working. Foot races, yes, but I'm assuming they don't. There is a message to change gravity. That does not count, Simon. Ah, okay. Good night, Slayer. Well, no, it's not good night if you're going to a night shift. It's good night. I mean, it's still night actually. So yes, I hope you have a good night shift. This is the quality content you hear. All right. I hope they don't feel obliged to follow me just because, like, I'm doing the video or anything. I'm really just roaming around doing random things. Okay, so I think in terms of, like... Okay, no, there are things I might go for in future. So the thing is, I don't want to... Whilst there are other people on the server, I don't want to... do the cannonball. I don't want to get loads of cannonball missions because the sharks have problems with respawning. I don't want to take those missions from other people. I'm perfectly happy doing that when there aren't other people online, but for now I don't. Oh, hello. Okay. As long as I can get away, this won't be too hard. As long as I can keep dodging, I'm going to be fine. There we are. That was not bad. Okay, so so this is actually quite nice as weapons go for the AoE. You find it interesting, the more sleepy you get, the better content gets. Vicey, do I have to ban you from the channel? Go to sleep. I will ban you. I am more than willing to do that. That was a risk. I stayed a second longer than I should have and nearly died. But faction tokens. Lovely. Okay, one nice thing you can do to level up is just get a good way through the... go through the ranks. Ooh, that hurts. Go through the ranks for the other... go through the rank 1 stuff for the other kits. And that's a... Does this... So that's meant to do continuous damage, and yeah. So on LCDRU, that did not do continuous damage either. I didn't know if it would on here. Oh no! Oh, I feel really bad now. I just dive out of the way and Benjamin takes it. No. Ah, well, that works better. Also, Vicey, you have access to DOU. You're a tester. Why? No, you have literally no good reason for wanting to watch my content. You can play this game. Hey, wait a second. I thought that wasn't Vicey. But your name says that you're definitely not Vicey. How can you be Vicey? Oh, that must just be coincidence. That can't be Vicey's ult. Yeah, so I'm a big fan of the AoE attack on this. So yeah, I think this is going to be a little bit of grinding. Just to get some faction tokens, because we're going to want faction tokens, and I'm going to be dead. And yeah, it's all good here. It's all good here. How is the crash test going? The crash test is going brilliantly. Like, genuinely I've said this so much, and I'm going to keep saying it. You are going to hear me say this. If you were watching this stream, have watched previous streams that I've been doing during this crash test and stuff like that, you'll know my answer to this question already, because I've said it 1,000 times. This crash test is going brilliantly. Like, yes, so comments like, this looks like a fully functioning Brig Rock. I know it does, doesn't it? But, like, they have not focused on this. Wait, how did I get the Yo-Ho-Ho mug? I mean, I don't care. I've got it. I really wanted this. I thought that was what you got for doing the ugly mug mission. I'm also a big fan of playing this with other people. I don't play this with other people a lot. How long do you think it's going to oh god, I wasn't looking, I wasn't paying any attention, I was looking at chat. How long do I think it's going to take to get the game out? It could be any amount of time. Normal Stromling, oh no! But these aren't normal Stromlings. Yeah, so okay, so I'm just gonna quickly address this question because like it's a question a lot of people have. I'm sure a lot of people here have. How long do we think it's going to be? And the issue is, it is so dependent on the developers' personal lives because they are not being. No one, all of this stuff. Look around, all of this stuff. This has been done by the developers totally for free, and like. I mean, answer the man. But yeah, yeah, like genuinely, because they're doing all this for free, and like, so if anything comes up in their personal life, it always has to take priority for them. And if I start giving timescales, it kind of puts pressure on them to like live up to some timescales, or like. It's not that me just giving timescales puts pressure on them because, like, they have to live up to what I say, because, like, of course they don't. But people expecting timescales kind of means that it adds to like the feeling that, like, oh well, we have to work on this because people expect it. It's like, even if that's totally irrational, even if like no one actually expects it, it just that feeling alone can like. Cause the devs to like feel they have to work on it, and like that's good for no one's. That's, I mean, even from a selfish perspective, that's not good for getting the server in the long run, because like no one wants the devs to feel I've worked, etc. Yeah. So I'm not saying this. I'm not saying this to say you shouldn't ask. It's a totally reasonable question to ask. I totally get why you're asking this, and like. What I would say, thanks Funky, what I would say is that we are closer, like, I know it's a cliche and it's something that's almost always going to be true, but we are closer than we have been before, and like this feels like a complete game. Also, in terms of like next release is going to be closed beta, and for closed beta, they want to have gnarled forest and properties working. You can, there's like other details. Funky's just being a legend right now. There are other details, you can see them on my video, an interview with Darwin. But yeah, and once those are completed, like they're going to try and go for beta. Now, what I just say is note how good Gnarled Forest looks already. I feel really bad using Funky to lure these guys to me, but he doesn't really do anything. That Funky Human seems like a cool dude. Oh no! Oh, I'm glad my favourite Nexus Tower vendor agrees with me, Mr. Thank you, Mr. A. Lots of people did some very lots of people did some very cool things with properties because this is Lego and people. It attracts very creative people. So yeah, lots of people did cool things. Only things not working. Okay, so I am very rarely, when it comes to the crash test, when it comes to the crash test, I'm very rarely someone who's going to say, like, going to dwell on negatives, but I feel I've dwelt on a lot of the positives here. So I'm going to throw out there, in terms of stuff that isn't working, there are definitely... There are lots of enemy attacks that do... not enemy attacks, there are lots of, like attacks that I have, like this, for instance. That's meant to deal damage over time. That just deals the first bit of damage. It deals no more. And like, so there are still things like that still don't work. And like, I mean, that's worth noting. There are lots of small things like particular skills that are broken and particular skills that don't work. However, overall, like, lots and lots of stuff works. Okay, I don't like to say no, and I hope I'd be proven wrong, and I hope this would be correct, but that to me is an extremely optimistic estimate. I'm really sorry. I feel like I've just singled one person out to just say this feels very optimistic, but yeah. I'd say you've got longer to wait than a year until full release, like, definitely, unfortunately. Like, it definitely is going to be longer than that. Well, I tried to say funky, and I mean, I did. I succeeded in my aim. Not in the way I wanted to. So, I mean, I guess you could say I got what I want, but not what I needed. Although, on the other hand, I did try my best, and I did actually succeed. I'm guessing those extend upwards pretty well. Oh, thank you, that's a big lag. Will the Ninjago Monastery be in the game, or Ninjago area in Forbidden Forest? So there was never a Ninjago area in Forbidden Forest. There was one in Crux Prime. And like, so when you say will it be in the game that I'm currently playing, no. Like in the crash test, those won't be added. However, in live, like, yes, everything that was in the original game, by the time DLU releases, will be in the recreation. Yeah. Oh, a year counting after open beta begins. Okay, sorry. I'd still say that's more reasonable. The closed beta also seems a bit optimistic, but okay, that seems more reasonable. That's fair enough. And like, I mean, I've made estimates and been wrong before, so like, I can't criticize anyone too. Okay, they're literally walking inside that, so like, I can't be too harsh on anyone. The 10th anniversary of the closing of LU, it would be nice. That would be quite fitting, and I can, if they had something like that nearly done by that point, I could see them delaying it for the sake of having amazing timing, which would be like, I could get behind that. For the delaying it for a little while. Do you think any community content will be added down the line? So community content is a really interesting question. Ouch. Community content's an insanely interesting question. Because, like, DLU has a future content team, and I spend a lot of time talking about the fact that DLU has a future content team and, like, pointing this out, but, like, in the long run, we don't want it to have to just be DLU's future content team. Like, we do want it to be... like a community thing, and like I don't know how much. So when I say we, I mean as a community, it would be brilliant. I don't know how much DLU wants this. Like it's certainly for now not something they have focused on and are planning on focusing on. Maybe at some point in the future they will work on it, but like honestly, the aim of DLU isn't to have anything like that. I feel what's likely is that at some point in the future, people will start making modding tools for this game, and like the stuff you would need to do that, like the information is out there. The question of whether or not DLU will add content, if content is made, it depends on the content. I did ask them actually about that exact question the other day, and basically the answer was, in theory, maybe, but it really depends on the content. In fact, it wasn't even a question of it depends on the content, it was just, it depends. I was hoping one of those I'd get lucky with. Okay, here we are. Really? First hit? Oh, I haven't been regenning my armor. But I've got my Yo-Ho mug, which is cool. Which I'm a big fan of. don't make my coins disappear. I want my coins back. There we are. And now I'll actually be able to survive one hit if I'm an idiot and muck up, which, let's face it, we know I will be. Congratulations, Simon. For the record, there are two standing on top of one another, so I was able to survive one hit. I'm just incompetent. Yeah, okay. I mean, the other standard point to throw out there is you've got to be careful using licensed themes in LU as well, because, like, LEGO had permission to use... Well, LEGO didn't need permission to use Ninjago. Ninjago's theirs. If we started adding content that was, like, not ours and was LEGO's and, like, wasn't included in the original game, we'd have issues. We're, like, kind of fine using the LEGO brick, but other stuff, maybe less so. Seriously? Anyway, we're not doing too badly in terms of... Yeah, it's okay, so you point out it's coins are not studs. That is true, but the colours are the same as Traveller's Tale games, I'm pretty certain, or they're similar. Because I was playing Lego Harry Potter with some friends from uni the other day. Well, not the other day, because lockdown at the moment, but a while back. And yeah, and of course, they were all teasing me because, of course, it's playing a Lego game. Like, they know someone who plays a Lego game. Thank you for that. Get good, MM12. I have been trying. I've been trying. I have tried my best. I have not succeeded. I have gotten what I wanted, but not what I needed. Don't DMCA me, please. I don't even know if it's DMCA. I don't actually know what it is. Assuming no one takes legal action because I'm singing their songs, which I think is relatively safe, I don't really mind too much. It's not like I'm making any money off of these videos anyway, but I don't want there to be ads for you guys, for your sakes, because, like, it's not like there's any good reason for there to be ads. Yeah, so, okay, so, for the record, I feel it's worth saying again, why am I just doing all this grinding? I'm doing this grinding, because this will get us some achievements, this will get us some faction tokens, and with some... Really gotta yo-ho mug. And with some faction tokens, I will get... with faction tokens, I can get more XP, and with more XP, I can end up getting rank 2, at which point, the second you have a full set of rank 2 gear, this game gets a lot easier, especially with, like, the zones we're limited to at the moment. The zones we're limited to at the moment, a full set of... No! Come on! A full set of rank 2 gear is pretty good. Yes, in terms of good places to farm, I'm seeing that being discussed. So I'm doing this because I kind of want some achievements. No. Wait, that was weird. Where I just got... I moved closer and didn't get hit. I can get copyright strike for singing more than 5 seconds. Unfortunately, I wasn't singing. And also, I challenge YouTube's copyright strike algorithm to actually realise I'm singing an existing song. Like, I will take that as a compliment if I get DMCA'd for my singing. DMCA, DCMA, I don't know what I'm doing. This is the... Don't forget the shield ability. That is a very good point. Thank you, Winston. I utterly forgot that existed. Actually, no, that's not enough to save me. Why did I believe you? Because that only shields me from 3 damage. That only shields me from 3 damage, and, like, they will deal so... I mean, okay, no, it is worth it. As if I'm running away, it will save me. But it will not save me if I stand still. That's me being incompetent. But, I mean, there's nothing really that can save me. Like, this is a game. In order for it to have any challenge, me being incompetent realistically should... I don't think that was me being that incompetent, though. But yeah, I should realistically die. Is Return to the Venture Explorer up right now? It is not. It's not currently up right now. Oh, sorry. Why am I saying that? I don't know. Sorry. I said that and just automatically. I realised actually I haven't checked. It was part of the anniversary test. I haven't checked whether or not anniversary test things are still up recently. Let's just kill Steel from Funky. Or not. Or I could just die. That is also an option. It's not as fun as kill stealing from Funky, but it is also a valid option. It is an option. I should not discount it. Oh yeah, sorry. Best farm region. Yeah, you'll notice I switch topics a lot. I am trying to like. I tend to answer questions. People do call me out if I get distracted whilst I'm answering your question, because I will, and I'm not doing it intentionally. Yes, so farming locations, like this is a pretty good farming location. I don't know if it's the best. Certainly for rank 1, it's kind of bad, in the fact that I am dying a lot. But I don't know. I may well. What I'm going for is also the Pirate Duelist achievement, which you get for smashing a certain number of Storming Admirals. Also, you can't activate the shield ability while still in midair. So I'm, yeah. So I can't like jump and remember to do it whilst I'm in midair. I've got to remember to do it at the start. Which like isn't a flaw of the game. It's just me being bad. Yeah, perhaps I should go and do Spider Cave. That would be a good idea. I might die less. And I can always come back. Yeah, why am I doing this? This is kind of above this rank of gear, so it might be worth going to Spider Cave. I might head on out and run and do Spider Cave. So this is a very good place for tokens. In live, this was one of the places people would go for tokens. Wait a second. Is this the fastest way back? Probably, yeah. Hello. Windows 10 asking to restart my laptop again. Oh. Okay, I can presumably do this. This mission might be bugged because the way these crates actually work is bugged. But we can give it a go at least. I said we can give it a go at least. Yeah, okay, that's bugged. Okay, so I'm gonna head back. I'm gonna head back to Avant Gardens. Well, actually, I'm on the way. I'm gonna stop off and get some faction tokens. Not get some faction tokens. Use some faction tokens. Get some other gear. Am I going the right way? Yes, I am. Should really have these in my actual offhand slot. Your Ronin's opinion is bad? No. Your Ronin's opinion is not bad. It is just currently impossible for me to farm in the Ronin area. And like, yeah, grinding spot Crux Prime as well. Lots of people did that, I know. And Crux Prime has the benefit that you get the Crux Prime rares as well. Simon, yeah, talk to MM12 about Crux Prime minigame, about the shooting gallery minigame. I know you've worked on that a little bit. Come on, this is now your job. I command you. Sorry, I realised that was. Yeah, I'm just cleaning up a couple of missions here, because there's this mission and this. That was closer than I remember that jump being. And there's this heart flag. I need 3 of these. And also, we're making a little bit of money. It's going to be worth it to spend this money on getting some. How do we get back? I think I've got to cross the bridge. Yeah. It's going to be worth it to spend this money on getting some extra backpack space. That will definitely make grinding a lot easier, and will like. It'll mean I'll have to do fewer trips back and forth. I will make more money in the long run based off of that. I love how like the majority of the devs are assembly. Like a decent number also. I mean, I guess the kind of distribution's similar. Decent number of the devs are also Paradox. I guess mostly out of kind of nostalgia. But I I used to keep a tally at one point, but I've forgotten how many devs went which way and how many went the other way. For anyone interested, I'm sure you can count on the OCH. I wouldn't bother getting the heart flag since fewer undergrounds. Okay, I wasn't certain. I know people have mentioned they're underground. I didn't remember any in live. Did I just see someone? Funky, did you just fall off? Funky has logged out. I'm assuming that's not related, but I really hope it is. So yeah, this is. I'm kind of mocking. This is. Oh no, the fortress. Okay, yes. Can someone please explain to me why everyone thinks the fortress is better than the scratch? Oh hello. I accidentally paused my stream a while back. It means I may not be watching up-to-date comments. Oh no, okay, comments are still up-to-date. You did just fall off. Nice. Wait a second, I thought you said you weren't funky. Oh no, that was Visky saying he wasn't Visky. I get confused sometimes. You just pretended you weren't funky but didn't actually say it. Okay. Okay, so what we want to do is, certain points there you do not die. Actually, no, none of the points there you die on if you fall off, which, say, you don't. I mean, you've got to smash yourself to get back up anyway, or you can quick build glitch. You can do a couple of tricks, reset, quick build glitch. That works out fine. Where am I going? I'm going here. I'm not totally certain who that was. I should say hi. Where were they? There's my okay, that is, well, tough. I'm sending you a... No, I'm not. That hurts. Can I send you one now? Yeah. Oh, I can. Nice. Do I know if Pet Clove? No, that would be a food themed place. Do I know if Pet Cove will be a part of closed beta? Off the top of my head, I don't know. Check out my video on with Darwin. That I may answer the question there. I don't remember if I do or not, unfortunately. So okay, I'm just getting the books because these books are free achievements. Okay, they're not free achievements because I just had to pay for them, but they are achievements. I don't actually remember if I get anything from them, though. I got something. I don't know what that is. Got a Wand of Freezing as well. I don't want or need it, but I'll take it, and I'll sell it. McLean Hardtack Biscuits, goodbye. 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 Okay, and let's get some... Don't need you. Let's get some backpack space as well. Backpack space is good. I am a big fan of backpack space. We get backpack space, we can get some missions from... So we get missions, Mardolf the Orange. This is the quest chain that should lead us to Pet Cove. Nice. Yeah, so that was worth it in terms of getting stuff. Yeah, so this is the mission that should lead us to Pet Cove. It's not going to lead us to Pet Cove, but... because we can't go to Pet Cove at the moment. I don't remember what... Coalesce, I had to go there. Okay, so this was the thing that I was kind of excited and hyped for. I've got a wand, so I don't have to. I can just shoot it. Which makes it far less fun, if I'm honest. It was a lot more fun having to glitch out of bounds and do that. Good night, Visky. Congratulations on finally remembering that sleep exists. me totally forgetting who I'm meant to be talking to. I don't know. So I feel I could go... Yeah, okay, so this is what we're going to do. He's going to go up to 16 Imaginite, so I'm just going to buy 16 blue Imaginite now. It will cost me 8,000. It will be worth it. Hello. Nice. GG, Funky. Okay, and this is just... So this is a glitch. I shouldn't be able to do this for free. I went on to LCDRU the other day and was quite disappointed by the fact that I couldn't abuse this on LCDRU. Instruments do still break immediately, yes. And there we are. I can now also sell this blue Imaginite back. Not for very much money, but 800 coins, not to be sniffed at. And also it's taking up backpack space. But backpack space, which is now, oddly enough, far less of a problem for me. Yeah, so we've now got backpack space. That's good. And with that, we can look at all that. With that, we can now return to Vant Gardens, and we can start taking a look in the spider cave. Yeah, instruments. I was farming instruments earlier on. Yeah, they do break immediately. If you fly back up in the right way, your camera angle can get unmessed up. Ah, we've got Simon. Simon, brave choice of inventor. That is a bold move. Bold move from someone who is truly inventor and proud, and is not afraid to show it, even though he should be afraid to show it to the Maelstrom, given how fast he'll die. I say as someone who mains Summoner, which has certainly at rank 1, same amount of damage, less armour. Actually, I don't know about rank 1. Definitely at rank 2, it's worse in terms of armour. I personally prefer the Thwack to the Bees, none the least, because at the moment the Thwack actually works in DLU to some extent, whereas the Bees just don't. Yeah, fair enough. Inventor OP. In DLU especially, Inventor is pretty OP, not going to lie. Yeah. Oh, hello. And we can also complete other missions. Hello? Oh, yeah, we can also complete other missions whilst we're here. I think I went through and... Let's just check on these as we go. Frank Gardens. Okay. All of those. Oh, wait. Have I not... Okay, so this I can't do. This I can do. This I can do. I've no way of knowing which ones I've done, which I haven't. That's a little annoying. Okay, so I need to just go through. I feel I've done these. I feel I must have done these. Nothing makes my day and concerns me more than seeing bees in chat. But mostly concerns me. I also do not know the Wickerman, but I'm guessing he says bees. I feel this is a reasonably safe bet. I'm not going to bother doing the voice. Pangolin is not here. Do any of the daily quests repeat yet? Not as of the last time I checked, Funky. Sorry. Because I know that was Funky really wanting to get on that grind. Because, like, genuinely the odds of, if daily quests do start working, the odds of Funky actually, like, completing LU is high. the odds of Funky getting to level 45 entirely... I was going to say entirely legitimately. That's not going to happen. But he will grind hard and cheat any quests that he is able to cheat. And he will now defend himself in chat. But, like... I didn't know Nicolas Cage was the reason you were making bee memes. Well, okay, that and the Bee movie, of course, I'm sure, but, dang it. I was trying to go for a jump that was, like, really not worth it, honestly, but, it's in the game as a feature. Oh, that wasn't the defense I thought you were going to use, GG. Yeah, so how's everyone doing? I feel I've asked that. Yeah, Funky asked it earlier. And none of you answered him. That was very rude. Yeah, how's everyone doing? Getting up to anything interesting? Oh, in answer to MM12, I do like jazz. That if I thought I weren't going to make a hash of it, I would now play jazz, but I would make a hash of it, so I'm now not going to play jazz. So, like, the duality of man. There we are. This is nice. This is nice. Avant Gardens. Like, look, now I've got an AoE weapon, which is brilliant. Like, there's 1/2/2 damage, nice and powerful, and AoE on, at the very least, the last shot, possibly more than that. I don't totally remember. Oh, nice little bit of the steampunk rocket for electro swing. Play jazz. Request to play jazz. I was practicing Mayar Ferguson again today. My endurance is still not up, but I'm getting closer. Hopefully one day on this channel I will play jazz. Again. Well, no. I'm sure I will happily play jazz again before then, but one day I might even do it well. Oh! Huge sadness! I stepped on the end of my melodica today. I stepped on the bit you blow into, and like, so this got broke. I think the first time going up to uni, this got. I nearly said the name of the uni. I did not intend to do. The first time I went up to uni, I think got broken off in the car door, but we super glued it back on, so it was fine. But yeah, I then stepped on this morning and broke it off again, which is very sad. But fortunately, we know we can super glue it back on. My melodica puts up with a lot. I'm a huge fan. Is a very good melodica. I'm very proud of it. Enkri still in his 100% legitimate gear. This gear might actually be legit, but I just instantly assume because it's Enkri, it's not. Oh, also, yeah, daily reminder that I need that. So I'm not planning on doing these streams on this channel indefinitely. In particular, I am looking for a name for a second channel because I don't want people who are just here for announcement videos to be. I've discussed this a lot. I don't want people who are just here for announcement videos to be spammed every time I do a stream, especially if I do it more often. How far are they planning on completing DLU? Entirely, it's the plan. And like it's not an unrealistic one. I swear I went and did these earlier. But if I haven't, I genuinely can't work out which. Maybe someone in. Oh, okay, there we are. Yes, I have. Oh, I got the heart flag. Didn't get that. Let's just. This is why you go ranged, kids. I feel genuinely a little bad. I'm aware of this guy's just a pixel on my screen, but I feel bad for what I'm doing nonetheless. Also, I've been grinding with rank 2 gear recently, and this takes a lot longer. With rank 1. Oh, interesting. Infamous CQ. I like that idea. I might go with that, Funky. That's a good shout. I genuinely like that idea. Because, like, Infamous is, like, Ninja RLU, if I'm playing a character, like, to be GM, it will be the character called Ninja RLU. If I'm doing one that's more relaxed, it will be Infamous Coin Quandary. I might think about that, actually. That's not a bad shout. Can I build the car models? That is an interesting question. I'd assume probably. Like, I think the stuff that goes into the back end of car models is the same stuff that goes into the back end of rocket building, and like that works. I haven't tried that. Yeah, when I'm in Nimbus Station, I'll definitely test it out. I don't know for a fact either way. I guess I could get a daily mission for this from Melody Foxtrot. I could definitely get some sort of mission from this. I don't... Ooh! Ouch! I don't know... I mean, I can get it at any point, and I will be farming here a lot, so I'm not concerned in particular about getting it now. There will definitely be times in the future when I can get this mission, and it's a daily mission, so like the daily aspect of it won't work. So I'll just get it the once. I'm feeling when I'm not used to grinding in the spider cave when other people are here. And in fairness, I have wound Enkry up by kill stealing from him off a GM hammer, so he does. he kind of has. I don't remember even what I was doing that on, but might have been daily. Is the game public now? This game is not public, unfortunately. I was going to say I'm a tester for DLU. I do also work for DLU, but I was a tester before I worked for them. And yeah, so I'm doing this in my capacity as a tester rather than in my capacity as a moderator or anything like that. Yes, so this is part of their crash test, which is coming before closed beta. Closed beta will come, well, for details on closed beta, take a look at the video I posted. If someone could link it, maybe that'd be brilliant. Where I interview the lead person in programming DLU, Darwin Animator, and literally ask him pretty much the same questions that you want to ask me, because, well, sorry, no, not all the same questions. Sorry, that's literally just me saying, don't watch any, I asked him everything, but no, in particular stuff about closed beta I discussed with him in that video. It's near the end of the video. But I'm mean, so I put the rest of so our skits near the end. When the whole squad's here. I have a feeling Funky's helping me out. Oh, hello. They should be fine. Not too concerned. I have a feeling Funky may have been lending a shot there, or a shot or two to help me out. Okay, I'm just going to soak up a little bit of damage here because I can afford to, and I can then run back and get this. And then attack the guy who's just attacking me. It is a little OP you can do this after... Yes, I've got 4 health. Yeah, it is a little... I do feel a little one-kind attacking them from so far back they can't fight back. So I might do a couple more actually fighting them at close range. Or fighting in a more realistic way. As long as I can get out of range of their... Okay, so they do have a charge up prior to their web attack. This is risky. I was interested. Didn't know whether or not... Didn't know how easily I could fight on low health. I guess now we all know the answer to that question. It's not very well. I feel there was something else that recently happened in the speedrunning server that's not... It's not spring to mind. No. I want my money back. Give me my money. I am Scrooge. I want my money. I'm not suggesting that Scrooge actually says that in any particular film. but like it's Scrooge vibes. Okay, can we limit it at? I think in honor of MM12, let's limit it at 4 Bs in a row in chat, if we could. Oh yeah. Also, things I've recently been discussing with Vicey is I need to get chat actually coming up whilst I play, because that would be a good thing to do. Yeah. So really tempted to. Yeah. Okay. You know what? Okay. Oh. Wait a second. There's a default timeout. Oh, I was gonna. I'm. Sorry, Angry. I just kind of. Oh no! How far back is it going to delete you? Oh no! I feel bad. I was just timing out for the. No, is it deleted like all your messages? No, this was not my intent. I mean, it was. I feel kind of bad for that. Okay, yeah. If we could stop spamming bees, though, that'd be great. That was partially me just winding Entry up, but also like, because I did turn. Oh wait a second, here we are, Entry sliding into my DMs after I did that. PvP and OGS. Oh, so that's still up. That's interesting. So that means Return to Venture Explorer probably also is still up. I have not been farming that, interestingly. On any character, particularly. I did some of the missions. Return to Venture Explorer is pretty tough, not gonna lie. Things hit pretty hard there. I mean, it depends what Terraria's B gun does, but I mean, I'm sure there are lots of devs who want to get on the back of the B meme. Wait a second, how have I not gotten? So let's just check in terms of things here. Let's check Paradox Protector. Oh, okay, so I've gotten the first one, and I'm just counting up on Spiderlings now. Okay, that's fine. What I don't want to be doing is grinding Spiderlings when I've still got to complete the other stuff, basically. Oh, hello. Okay, so I genuinely love that this shield works, because it's not worked in many, many other servers I've played. And, like, it's so nice to actually be able to use that now. I mean, not that it made much difference there. Had I had any sense, I would have literally just strafed slightly to the right and gotten a heart, but I thought I'd make it. I didn't think it was going to use the web again so soon. I'm sorry, Funky. I appreciate your in-game bees, even if I can't see them. I believe they're there. I feel the in-game bees. In my heart. In my heart, I deeply relate to their presence. No, that's where my money was. Okay, let's also smash this. Yeah, one thing I need to get better at using is actually aiming. With ranged weapons, because I simply at the moment am just spamming all. Like, that's one thing that you really can criticize about LU and be like fair about. It really does have some it is kind of, the fighting mechanics are very simple. Good night, MM12. I mean, I don't know, it's good. It probably isn't good night with the time zone you're in, but goodbye for now, I guess. See ya. In fact, I mean, I don't want to give you guys too much LU content. Maybe I should head out soon as well. Also tomorrow. So I've mentioned repeatedly in the past, various places having had practicals on Mondays, and tomorrow's a Monday, but practicals are done. The only downside is that I now have to write a lab report, which is something I'm worse at than I am at practicals. Okay, genuinely, the practicals have been so much fun. Like, I hated practicals last year, and practicals, just because I didn't feel like I was getting much out of them, honestly, but like, practicals this year have been genuinely so much fun. Like, I've investigated physical phenomenon I would not previously have known how to investigate, which like should be the point of any practical class, in my opinion. Like, so I have seen I have now like diagrams that I've seen written. I've seen in textbook after textbook. Like I've now actually made them, which is pretty cool. Like, makes me very happy. Physics is just complicated math. No, physics is not just complicated math. Physics is actually arguably less. I think actual math scares me. Actual math is definitely more complicated and weirder. And you have to consider lots more. Maths always has edge cases. Physics, we just ignore the edge cases. And then come back to them in about 20 years' time when we discover spinners. But no, also on top of that, like, physics is also wrong. Physics is totally based on assumptions, which maths doesn't make. So, can someone remind you how the game ended? Was there a story end? There was no story end. As someone who studied maths, physics is the more complicated maths. No, you guys have to, like, I was going to say you guys have to think about group theory. Okay, technically we have to think about group theory. You guys have to be rigorous. I can just say something looks like it's about right and it's about, and that's good enough most of the time. You guys have to actually be rigorous with your working. God, no. As someone who studied physics and attended the mathematicians lectures last year, I can confirm, God, the maths is scary. I mean, not that there aren't parts of physics that are also terribly complicated and scary. Yeah, so that I relate to on such a fundamental level. Tochizomi, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. The whole thing where you learn, you learn something in physics a week after having learned the same thing in mechanics and maths. We had that at A levels in our mechanics module. What do you think? Okay, so I can see some of your bees, Funky. I can't see anything you shoot as bees, but I can see the bees surrounding your gun. $100 out of 500 spiders. See you later, Funky. Wait a second, you're only on Paradox Protector 2. Disgusting. Just slap an approximately equal sign on anything and you're good with maths. No, the math modes hate that. It's physics, where you can just get away with the approximately equal sign. I was doing a little bit of physics earlier today, and actually, okay, in retrospect, it made my life harder. But I just carried it all through with binomial approximations to the first order and got exactly the answer they had on the end of the problem sheet. It was pretty cursed, if I'm honest, and like exactly the stereotype I imagine mathmos have with physicists. But dang it, Ankry. Yeah, so I'm also quite interested in everyone's ideas for like the stuff to do on stream, because like as it is, I'm kind of just going through doing achievements, etc. I am pretty much just grinding, like Like, I mean, in fairness, in order to get... It's like Tojo. Ah, thank you. Okay, Tojo's enemy. I'm assuming you mean by that. How many maths Bruce use approximations? Do you mean as though, when you say approximations, do you mean as in using a small angle approximation to find the derivative of sine? Because, like, arguably that's not really an approximation. Like, it is true in the limit. Statistics is the worst type of math. It's an interesting one. As a physicist, like, statistics is really, really, like, it's something like I should know. But I feel like I never know as well as perhaps I should. I feel there's so much in statistics you could know. A-level further maths really was something. I'm glad to see someone else has experienced the joy of A-level further maths. In fairness, I did enjoy my A-level further maths class. The mechanics bit was a little bit meh because it was literally identical to our physics course. Discrete maths was really good fun. Really interesting. Okay, genuinely. Hello, Steve Chicken. Genuinely, like, discrete math. We had our first lesson with this one particular maths teacher. Or on the topic of discrete maths. In my case, it was the first lesson with this particular teacher. Other people had had him before. It's discrete maths. He literally just gives us a piece of paper. On this piece of paper, there are a list of nodes and like lines connecting them, and yeah, we were. He asked us, okay, can you prove? Okay, can you find this thing? So these lines connect houses in a power grid. Can you find the minimum amount of cabling? Sorry, these nodes and these lines, like, these are the lengths, the distances between houses. You need to connect all of them up in the minimum way. Oh no, actually, it's this problem. And it was literally, he was basically getting us to solve the problems we would spend the rest of the term analysing in more detail. Some of them we were literally just doing the methods we did later on. But it was so cool because, like, it really taught us why some of these algorithms are so cool. Like, we used some interesting reasoning to prove Dijkstra's to get a result similar to Dijkstra's algorithm. It ended up jokingly being known amongst our friends as the polygon algorithm proof. It was quite weird, but it was brilliant because we'd not been told how to do any of this stuff. This was literally our first lesson on the topic. It just gave us this stuff, and then we go through later on. And it's kind of like there's no doing it that way. There was no pressure to actually be able to do it first time, but it was maths. Like, all you needed was, like, integer addition and subtraction. There was no in principle, but in order to do it well and do it in a way that wasn't brute forcey, you had to use some clever reasoning and, like, place bounds on things, etc. It was really, really good fun. I really enjoyed it. I agree with Winston. Statistics is a really useful skill. It's a skill I wish I was better at. I know basic stats, etc., but I'm no expert. We recently did chi-squared in physics. I'm a big fan of chi-squared. It makes for very, very annoying exam questions, but chi-squared, it's very cool because it feels like kind of what we want to do in physics a lot of the time. Because oh god, this is not good. Because, like, testing models, etc., and it feels like something we kind of want to do most of the time and just kind of don't do, and just chuck a linear regression and find R-squared values, whereas most of the time we don't want to just check an R-squared value. What we actually want to check is, like, the probability that this is actually the underlying model, which is interesting. Most math is useless unless your profession involves it. Yes and no. Most maths will be obviously useless. In the fact, if you look at it, Like, you won't see an obvious way maths is helping, or an obvious way you need maths, but I feel like a good understanding of maths is something that you don't need for most professions, but will help with almost all. Or, okay, not almost all, you can do counterexamples, but like, nowadays, I feel like, I don't know, maybe this is just me as someone who is a physicist and does a lot of maths, but because of that, but it feels like having a good understanding of maths is really helpful for having a good understanding of the world around me. And I feel like having a good understanding of the world around you isn't like, it's not the only way to have a good understanding. So one of the things, I did a TEDx talk on this, and because the stupid people running the TEDx event, I genuinely hated this whole event. The people running the TEDx event basically said that despite the fact that my TEDx talk I was inspired to do by like a leader in the field doing a TEDx talk, which works on like, I'm not going to say similar lines because it wasn't like I was basing my talk off of his talk, but it went to a same level of like depth, etc., in like what was going on. And anyway, I was not very happy with this TEDx talk. They ended up just wanting me to go simpler and simpler and like dumb it down further and further. But what was really interesting was, we got to the end, and I got to the end of the talk, and what the talk ended up being was basically just, I think the message I ended on was, look for the small details in the world around you. It was a talk on like on optical metamaterials, like an introduction to metaphysics. It would have been, it was genuinely like a reasonably aimed talk, etc. It would have been good fun. But anyway, yes, that talk wasn't weird. But what the message of the talk ended up being, somewhat for anyone in like a physical or mathematical field, is just because we have a formula doesn't mean we understand it. And like, for me, that is huge. I work in optics. Optics is, and when I say I work in optics, like all my personal side projects like holography, etc., those are optics based. And like, it's such a huge thing in optics that like, we've got Maxwell's equations. Maxwell's equations have barely changed. Like, they have not changed since, what was it? God, no, I can't remember. Why can I not remember this? Like 1860s, I think? I don't think it was 1760s. It was like 1860s. They haven't changed since then. Their interpretation changed slightly with the advent of quantum mechanics, because we now interpret the electric field in a more probabilistic way. But like they've remained the same for ages. And yet, despite that, we're still discovering new things. We're not discovering new things because anyone's discovering new maths. We're discovering new things because we're just better understanding special cases of the equations. So I do think there is a tendency to sort of say maths is the only way to understand the world. And I feel like believing that just because you know the math, you know the formula, it means you understand it, like, that's an oversimplification. There are loads of formulae I know that I still don't truly understand. But, as always, Funky comes in with the far, far most important point, which is, without a good understanding of maths, how would we bend the laws of our use physics engine? And I mean, what better argument is there to be made? I mean, it is why I went into physics to begin with. It's why. It's why I chose physics as a subject. For what it's worth, I genuinely, so it kind of goes the other way around. The reason I actually really love the speedrunning community and doing stuff with that, etc., and like routing for it, is because, like, unlike physics, etc., like, I can discover new things inside. Okay, that's a little bit, me being a little bit sarky, but it's far, far harder to discover things in real life physics than it is in LUs and in LU. But like, the actual process, the experimental process, is virtually the same. So like, Steam Chicken came for LU, stayed for the maths. Well, I'm glad, unlike the at least 5 other people who have left the stream since I started talking about this. Yeah, there. Speaking of which, I need a drink. Where's my water? I've got water. So can I keep walking around in LU and not die getting water? Probably not. It's not looking very good, is it? Yeah. Let's pick this up. Okay. There we go. This channel has been sponsored. I should let you know this channel has been sponsored. We have been sponsored by water. It's been keeping me going for ages. Yeah, I mean, without it, I would not have been able to make it through this past year. Genuinely, COVID-19 without water would not have made it. So yeah, huge shout out to water. They haven't been sponsoring this video with money, but well, let's just say they keep this channel going. Yeah, okay, I'm going to stop now. LU physics is really weird. Yeah, but it's a special place in my heart now. It's quite, in many ways though, there are parts of the physics engine that, like, as physics engines go, it is insanely robust. Like, aside from the quick build glitches, the best we've ever managed to do, aside from the quick build glitches and, like, getting out of bounds, like, the only thing we found that's particularly useful is slope speed. That's the only thing. Like, that's pretty impressive. Could make a video on how unrealistic LU is. Probably could. Yeah, but before I do that, I've got to do the Manhattan distance / taxi cab geometry video. What if LU worked via taxi cab? It would make the speedrunning scene different. Because the whole strafing at 45 degrees would suddenly change. Well, it wouldn't be 45 degrees. You'd want to strafe. I don't know. It would actually... Speedrunning in many ways would be... Actually... It would come down to precision in fewer points if you worked using taxi cab distances. Okay, what are we on? We are on like 130 faction tokens. This is enough for one faction kit. We've kind of been sitting here doing this for a while. I feel like you'll probably want to change of scenery. I know I want a change of scenery. Let's go, but we're not doing too badly. Not doing too badly. Also, I'm almost certain. Yeah, I've now completed this, so let's go out. Let's enjoy some fresh air. I'm just going to keep running into a wall whilst I look at this. Okay, we've got to get Stromlings. Yeah, okay. So yeah, we can make some headway towards Avant-Guardian. Huh, hello. No, I can't jump through there. Okay, I will not jump through there. What? Did you see that snipe? Something sniped me brilliantly. Build the car. Okay, yeah. Wait a second. Okay. No. Oh, it's worth running around for a little bit. Let's go build the car. We didn't do that. I'm gonna do the one in Nimbus Station rather than anything else. Rather than the one in Gnarled Forest, but let's do that. Sounds good to me. I'm bad. That's it's me running into a wall. I'm also bad. That genuinely, that low-key should be... I should make a name based off of that for the second channel, because like that is one of the things I say the most. It's just, God, I'm bad. Whereas I muck up with various things such as that. No, that is 90% of me live streaming. It's just, oh God, I'm bad. And it will be again in a second when I miss this jump. Oh, I didn't. But at least that way, everyone's pleasantly surprised that I didn't miss that jump. You missed the wave defense. Oh, Battle Limber Station. Yeah, that's one of those things. So that's something that's going to be... Because kind of, at the moment, like, the stuff you've got to see me grind is quite boring. It's just spiderlings, etc. Battle and Infestation being up, working properly, that's going to be lovely. I've said this before, I'll say it again. I am so hyped for Battle and Infestation, survival, all that sort of thing. That's going to be amazing. Just clearing out some stuff in my inventory. Like, I might as well use some of these potions because they don't sell for that much money. And it's faster to... All this stuff might as well go. I've been saving up blue diamonds, blue gems on both accounts. Okay, it doesn't say diamonds. It doesn't say diamonds, and interestingly, they're not the most expensive, so I think they might not actually be diamonds. They, like, Minecraft has conditioned us to think these are diamonds, but I don't think they are. I think they're the wrong colour for sapphires. Maybe they're opals. But I think the clear gems are the diamonds. Because the clear gems are the most expensive by far. Of everything, I think those are the diamonds. It's that or prices for aerogel have gone up significantly. Excited for when it's open enough for the randoms to join too. I know. Okay, no. One thing I've got to say. Don't watch me doing this and get the impression that I'm here because I'm a YouTuber. I am not. That is not true. No. I'm not saying that's what you think. I'm saying it's worth it because I really, really don't want people to come away thinking this. Basically, I got in Alpha 2, which was random selection. You can improve your chances, like vaguely, by just being active in the community. Because, like, mathematically, I've done the maths. That does help. Diamonds can be almost any colour. You make a very good point. Oh, there's a lovely thing in the Science Museum with loads of types of diamonds and glow-in-the-dark diamonds. It's UK Science Museum. I highly recommend any UK people to check it out. It's in the vault, the room called the Vault in the back of the gem room of. It's not the Science Museum. It's the Natural History Museum. It's amazing. I was saying something. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Like the vast majority of DLU's things are going. Opportunities for you to play are going to be random access and closed beta. So in my video with Darwin, I asked him a little bit on the numbers, and he said we're talking on the order of what? I think I want to say the number he used was 500. I could be totally wrong, so don't quote me on that. Go check out that video. Like, I'm not just plugging it because it's my video. I'm plugging it because it's Darwin talking about this stuff rather than it just being me kind of guessing about things. These are like, you get to hear the devs' words on it basically, which is not something you often get to do on this channel. Oh, this is why ViceGiver wanted me to get this. Well, got it. Wait a second. Interesting. Okay, so the Shinobi Katana. It says Shinobi Katana 1. I'm pretty certain. Oh, that's not two-handed. It is only the next one that's two-handed. Okay. Yeah, I am still streaming. I'm on 12. Hello. Okay, cubic fluorite. I've seen fluorite before. I've seen some very, very, very pretty forms of fluorite. Is that what you're talking about? Okay, I'm gonna. Fluorite, cubic fluorite. Okay, this is. Is this the mineral? I think it is. Okay, it's fluorescent, and yeah, okay, so it's got lots of different. Yes, this is literally turning into a. I am literally, as we're doing this, I'm googling cubic fluorite because I think this is the one I've seen some really nice images of before. Maybe this isn't the one I'm thinking of. There are some. Everyone in chat, name your favourite mineral. This is the stream now. I did material science last year, I'm by no means a material scientist, but I do enjoy a little bit of material science. Love me some interstices, little bit of barium titanate, yttrium stabilized zirconia. We love to see it. Yeah. Try to think. Yeah, okay, so let's take a look at... Oh, so... Okay, so... Oh, brilliant! Tourmaline. Tourmaline's another good one. Let's get it in. Tourmaline. Or tourmalite, as I spelt it. Tourmaline was the one I was thinking of. That was the image I had in my mind. I have looked into fluorite in the past, but that was what I had in my mind, tourmaline. Okay, like good old carbon. Nice. Wait a second. Okay, I've got a... That's awkward. Okay, so I'm citing this. This comes from www.crystalshop.co. There are. This is... Oh, no. Okay. Okay, no, I'm not actually going to advertise this particular place too heavily because they are... This is the... Okay, so, okay. I'm replacing Bob Maud. Unfortunately, Bob Maud, it is time for you to go. It is time for you to be replaced by... Why did I just save that? Really? Did I just forget where I saved that to? Yeah, okay, so this is advocating the mystical health benefits, which I bet don't pass placebo of tourmaline, but here we are. Here we are, some nice... I can't work out how to resize it. There's probably a fit to window button. Where do we have this? Transform, fit to screen. There we are. There we are, tourmaline. Good old carbon, so reliable for so many things. I totally agree with you. Okay, back off the waiting screen. That was a nice bit of tourmaline. Thank you, M12. Tourmaline was the mineral I was had in my mind. What is my favourite element? Does it have to be an element? Can it be an isotope? I mean, I don't have a particularly different answer either way. I don't know. Favourite element? It's a tough question. I'm a big fan of silver because it's good for nanostructures. It's not my answer though. Is there any edgy answer I can do involving like weird or rare stuff? I'm not that's springing to mind. Right, one. Shall I see? Involving like forms of exotic matter. Nothing's springing to mind either way. Oh. Favourite element? That is tough. Phosphorus, sulfur. Oh! Oh no, I know. Neobium. Neobium? No, that's not the right one. Great. So much for me being like confidently, I know. Neodymium is what I meant to say. I'd say that's because I've got I've got some magnets at home, which I think which genuinely we have difficulty getting in the UK because apparently kids eat them and they rip through their intestines, which I can believe they would if you did eat them. So any kids watching, like, don't eat these. But yeah, neodymium or rare, they're rare earth magnets. These particular ones are called buckyballs. I genuinely love them. I've made some, like, I'm sure they are technically useful, etc. I'm sure they have useful properties like good uses, etc. places, but I just love it for the sake of... Okay, so it's not giving me that, that's fine. But yes, car building does work. You know, I am... Wait a second, there's one flag down there and one flag over here. That's cheap, Lego. Yeah, no, I'm... Oh, let's do a foot race whilst we're here. Yeah, oh god, I wasn't paying attention, and for some reason these quicksicles aren't working. I'm spamming 5 and it's not going. Okay. Okay, that spawned in a very weird place. This is possibly the most cursed foot race ever. Oh, brilliant. Oh, maybe we go back on myself. That's back on ourselves later. Yeah, I bet we do. That's why this other ones were there. Oh, parkour. Oh, you teaching us the bad habits of parkour. Okay, so we've got Worthy Sleek Mustache is a big fan of Technetium. So I said Technetium because I began to doubt myself if I was pronounced Technetium, which is how I've always pronounced it. I mean, I could be wrong. There are some fans of Potassium. Andrew Tengden says, "Oh, is tourmaline not a mineral? Interesting. If it's not technically a mineral, I don't know why it isn't technically. I'm interested to I meant to accept it, but I mean we can't do this mission anyway, so I'm not gonna really concern myself too much with it. We've got the good old Memo 12. I gotta read this one out. This is two scientists walk into a bar. One says, "I'd like some H2O." The other scientist says, "I'd like some H2O too." The other scientist dies quickly. It's an old one but a good one. And they said all the good chemistry jokes are gone. Yep. Yes, I did do that. My mind instantly going for a joke about some compound of yttrium and einsteinium when I said yes there. Okay, what else is there to do in here? We can... Okay, we need to get the ugly... We need to get the handsome mug in Avant Gardens, amongst other things. Oh, Andrew's comment was about Granny. Okay, yeah, no, that is true. That is true. Peroxides. Oh, okay. So, I was going to say brilliant incident, possibly not so brilliant incident. An incident that probably has to be placed on some terrorist watch list somewhere. What are you going to do about it? Lovely, Jacob. But basically, as a kid, I was trying to make something really nice for a friend. What can I do? What can I do that's nice? I know what I can do. I can make a really pretty. I can plate a copper coin, but I also found out you can add oxide layers, also known as a patina, which just makes it look really pretty and really colourful, etc. And what are the components I need? I need to put the patina on the copper coin. How am I going to do? I don't know why I'm doing this. We've already done this. I need to copper plate this coin. How am I going to copper plate this coin? Well, I bought myself a 5-volt battery, but I need some electrolyte to put in, so I'm going to make myself some. So it's I'm gonna make myself some. Oh god, what was it? Cupric acetate. How am I going to do that? Basically copper mixed with vinegar mixed with hydrogen peroxide. On top of that, I wanted a way to accelerate the patina process, which means I went ahead and started. I needed ammonia. Because that's a nice way of accelerating the patina process, getting a really nice patina on this coin. Yeah. So I walked into Robert Dias and asked them if they could sell me some hydrogen peroxide and ammonia. Ammonia in large quantities is very explosive. That was the thing that there was a big warehouse. Ammonium nitrate in particular is the thing that was the big warehouse of. I don't remember where it was. I'm genuinely aghast that I don't remember where this was. It was on the news recently. How can I not know this? This is because it was so sad. There was a huge explosion of just a warehouse of ammonium nitrate. Okay, like serious talk for a second. Like, genuinely, that was awful. Yeah, but no, I went to no, I'm delete. I mean, it technically doesn't break any rules I have, but no, I did not make nerve gas. But yeah, no. So I went in and ordered some ammonia, which like can be really dangerous, and hydrogen peroxide, which it's a felony to distill in the US because it's used in rocket fuel. So I went in and ordered, and it's like, Beirut, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, God, I'm genuinely so disappointed that I don't remember that. Like, that is actually awful. Wait, what? Who's sending me this way? Oh, okay. Get the bricks. I'm in no rush to do that. Combine baking soda and vinegar first. Yeah, but I mean, I ended up oxidizing the copper coin. But the interesting thing was there were so many impurities in the pipe I used, the pipe I got the copper from, that actually it oxidized really easily, and I didn't need the ammonia to begin with. And I do still have the, because cupric acetate is poisonous, and I don't have a good way to dispose of it. I probably do, but it's also kind of cool. So I do just have a jar of a poisonous substance in my garage right now. It's a really nice colour. It's genuinely a really nice colour. And it smells like vinegar. So it's basically blue vinegar. It is kind of amazing. I'm a big fan of blue. I'm a big fan of vinegar. I have enough sense not to try and drink it. Because if I wanted to drink dangerous blue chemicals, I'd just go for copper sulfate and go blind. Which is, was one of the weirder ways for a chemical to be dangerous. A chemical that, copper sulfate's like builds up copper on the inside of your eyes if you drink too much of it. So, hey kids, don't drink copper sulfate solution, is I guess what I'm saying. I don't know what's hit him. Yeah, there's meant to be like a whole animation that goes with this particular thing, but I don't see it ever on DLU. I don't think any project I've seen it on. This is not a good idea. Nope. That was close. I'm amazed I lived through that, because they can hit you midway through. The forbidden vinegar. Yes, it literally was the forbidden vinegar. My now ex-girlfriend at the time really loved... my now ex-girlfriend at the time, that doesn't work. My girlfriend at the time, or my now ex-girlfriend, I have one of those to work, really loved vinegar, and also the colour blue, and was just winding me up by pestering me about it. But no, you should not. You should not drink it. It is not good. But yes, the blue vinegar. The blue vinegar was a very long joke there. Make some cornflake art. It will succeed macaroni art. Macaroni art? Please tell me that's not a thing. I can believe that's a thing, and I want it to be a thing. I'm lying. I deep down really do want macaroni art to be a thing. And you're saying it, so I'm sure it is a thing. That just makes me kind of happy about the universe. I want to live in a universe where the words macaroni and art follow one another, like, nicely. That's a good universe. Let's get... Oh yeah, I don't think there's any way of getting rid of that final goal you won, in case anyone's wondering why that's still up there for me. Yeah, have you... one of the funnier bugs on DLU at the moment is the fact that they will currently run towards sentries you build. Sorry, they, as in the Stromlings. Like, they will actually smash the turret before you've rebuilt it. Potentially, like, this turret will spawn with less health because there were multiple of them around. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, it's on under half health. Also, one other weird thing about LU. The heights of the quick build bars, not the heights of the quick build bars, the heights of the health bars, then I'm pretty certain they're not linear. I don't think it's just me. A beautiful coloured solution, copper chloride looks beautiful. I don't remember copper chloride off the top of my head. Maybe I made macaroni art as a kid and I just don't remember it. I'm seeing so much judgment in chat. I love it. Yeah, I could well have done and just forgotten it. If I did, I would not say it was an integral part of my childhood, but maybe I was missing out. What I really need is like a quick and effective way of bringing up an image on top of my stream for stuff like copper chloride. What does banana gun do? Where do I get it? Find it now. Wait, what? Banana gun? I don't know, and Funky, who's my general source of LU knowledge, is not on chat at the moment. Like, okay, for those who don't know, this is the point in this in the speedrunning server where I will just like ping Funky. If we're working on a particular route or something, and we think we might need an item with a particular ability, and we think we remember it, this is the stage where we all ping Funky, where we all ping Funky, because his pastime of choice, whilst LU has not been here, has been the LU wiki, and he knows it very well. Look up macaroni art now. What do you want me to do? Banana gun or macaroni art? Yeah, if someone in chat could. This is what's lovely about having chat. Having you guys, it's just like. You'll bully me for being uncultured, sure, but you'll also let me know what and where the banana gun. Wait a second, have I built that one? I've utterly forgotten which ones I've already built. I probably have, haven't I? Okay, that was kind of just me flexing on that Stromling. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to do this indefinitely. I'm probably going to head off, actually. It is coming up to 11, so I'd say probably 5 more minutes. And we heard that before. That was last time I said 5 more minutes. I then got Paradox Protector. I think it was Paradox Protector 2 on that particular account and attempt. Oh, I got baited so hard. I thought I saw a Paradox faction token. Oh, I'm disappointed. It was just a brick booster pack. Wait a second, I didn't actually do the one thing I went there for, which was to rebuild that. Wait, what was it? Yes, here we are. Here we are. I'm not incompetent. I promise I'm not incompetent. That is a total lie. I am incompetent. Hey, okay, so that thing went. So that didn't smash anything. And you don't get the drop. So I'm pretty certain for anything it would have smashed. Anyway, I don't totally remember. I'm pretty certain in live I remember it smashing things. King of Hurl time smash 2. I can't. The banana gun is from an achievement and actually shoots bananas. Okay, so the issue is I cannot get King of Hurl time smash 2. Because Battle Infestation just isn't working. That's a shame. When it's live, I will. What am I farming and grinding for at the moment? I'm farming and grinding for... Sorry, very good question. I'm farming and grinding for Paradox Protector 2. And, I mean, in general, just faction tokens. And so, surprisingly... So I was doing this the other day, right? And I was expecting... And I was like, I want the next Paradox Protector. Which means I've got to smash a ton of mechs. And I was kind of going... I was going back and forth. I got into a nice routine. And I got to the end, and I made like 300 faction tokens. And like... Okay, I'd had to smash a lot of mechs for that. But... Like... 300 still a lot of faction tokens. Like, I probably... And so the thing is, I was rebuilding quite a few turrets as I went, just because that gets me... Well, it doesn't actually get me an achievement... There aren't that many achievements for quick building turrets. But it gets me potentially quick build achievements. It gets me quite a few things. Get the red breastplate. I don't think I'm... Oh no. Oh no, we've got the bug. We've got the bug, but it's I evidently let one of the quick builds despawn, and now it's slightly broken in that area. That's not good. Hello, can you not? Yeah, get the red breastplate. The red breastplate. So you're joking about the red breastplate. Brick Girl did. Probably Kial has it at the moment as well. We have some people who are very dedicated to grinding DLU on here, like utter legends, genuinely. Got a parrot in my old forest almost first time in Uchu, therefore I've got to... Yeah, no. I also got a parrot in Null Forest first time in Uchu. I spawned it in. That's also not true, because I never knew about the whole lore and mystique behind parrots in live. So I never actually did. Okay, let's get you. There we are. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, it is coming up to the hour. And like, unlike Vice and Encree, I do kind of value my sleep schedule. That's kind of a lie as well. But unlike Vice and Encree, unlike me being here to call them out, they're not here to call me out. So I'm here to call myself out. There we are. Next, the thing is, it's so easy to get the Stromling achievements because these turrets count as me smashing Stromlings. Okay, so I mean, next time, I guess it's just a bit of a grind for this next level of Paradox Protector. There will be some grinding in the there'll be some grinding to do for this character. We'll see. I'm not going to keep. So I want to do this. I do want to enjoy. I want to enjoy different characters, different classes, but on the other hand, I am not going to grind and do videos simply for the sake of grinding and doing videos if I'm not enjoying them. I don't want this to just become a thing where I feel I need to like sit down and grind for the sake of these videos. So like, yeah, that's a thing. Like, I'm only going to do it whilst it remains fun. Like when we have a more completed server for like Battle of Nimber Station, it's going to be a lot easier for it to be fun and like be consistently fun. Like this is no diss to DLU. The fact that I'm saying it wouldn't be fun to it might not be fun to currently grind up 4 more characters like this. It's DLU has been far more enjoyable than any other sub-project so far, but I also have just come from heavily grinding my assembly character, like over the past week or something. I say heavily, not that heavily, not the Funky or Kial or Brick Girl level of heavily. Yeah. Well, yeah, and this analysis is also never going to become a job because, like, well, I have literally zero intention of ever making money from this. Partially because, I mean, technically I don't think it's legal, but like I'm sure people would. I'm pretty certain in the EULA it says like videos etc. need to be non-for-profit. I could do Patreon or something. I really don't have any plan for it, but yes. So I know that wasn't what you meant when you said when it becomes a job, but that was just a thought. But someone said something about that related to that last night. But anyway, yes. Yeah. Thank you very much for the understanding. That is always appreciated. Like, I don't know. It feels so little to just say to someone in a random online community you support their decision, but like genuinely it makes a difference. Certainly in my opinion, anyway. The cornflakes will give me strength. They will give me strength, and there probably will be some cornflakes tonight. I didn't have a large dinner. Dinner in Hull was not huge tonight. But yes. With that, thank you all so much. Genuinely, it means so much to me. I have been sitting here streaming for 2 hours, and 20 of you have watched it for pretty much this entire time. That genuinely means a lot to me. Like I don't know what drives you to watch me do this, but if you choose to and you do it of your own free will, and Visky isn't there sitting behind you with a wormholer to your head, like, I appreciate it. In fact, even if Visky is, I appreciate your sacrifice, and I apologise deeply for the fact that it has come to this. Yeah, genuinely, thank you so much. Yeah, so I should say I do oh no, I'm stuck. Well, this is a good time. It's good a time to log off as any. Okay, it's goodbye. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, Julian. Mercante, it is about to end. Yeah, I'm just saying. Thanks so much. Genuinely means a lot to me. Like, and I should also say this. Like. So I'm not going to be. So I go back home from uni reasonably soon, and I will not be able to record videos. Or well, I might be able to record a few videos. I won't be able to stream or anything like that then. Okay, that's a lie. I might actually be able to. I won't be able to stream it anywhere near as regularly as I can here. But anyway, all of that aside, like, yeah. I mean, that's just something I guess I'm saying for the sake of it. Thank you so much.